In this section, we're going to explore the sheet index capabilities in the software. You may recall when we created our plan, our double plan, and our plan and profile sheets, we enabled a little checkbox that said include in sheet index. So now let's go explore what that actually did for us and why you might want to include data in your sheet index. I'm going to go to the Home tab and select the Explorer. Within the Explorer, we have various tabs here, one of which is the sheet index, and I can open that up. Now what the sheet index is a listing of sheets in your project. This index is not file specific, so it's not just sheets in my current file, which is my plan and profile sheets.dgn file, but all sheets, which also includes the plan only sheets that we created in a different DGN file. So this brings together and allows you to assemble sheet sets across an entire project. Now, as we created the sheets, whenever we toggled on that option to say include those in the sheet index, they were indeed added in here. I can expand out a sheet and I can look and see what's in it. So this sheet has drawings in it, and I can look at that and see that there was a single plan drawing in there. Our double plan sheets, if I expand those out, I can see that there were 2 plans in there. And our plan and profile sheets, if I expand one of those out, we can see we had a plan and a profile sheet in there. Now, one of the things that we can do with our sheet index is use it to navigate our project. So if I wanted to go look at this plan sheet, I can double click on it, and the software is going to open up the appropriate file and take me to the appropriate model. In this case, it opened up my plan sheets file and took me to the model named Plan 1. Expand my index back out again, and maybe I wanted to jump to a different sheet, perhaps double Plan 3. I can jump to that. Now that sheet happened to be in the same file. I could also jump over to my plan and profile sheets. Now these are in a different file, so notice that I'm currently in my _plan sheets.dgn file. I'll double click on this one, and we'll see that it opens up a different file to get to where the plan and profile sheets were stored. So in this case, I'm in my _plan and profile sheets.dgn file. So that's the first thing that we can do with our sheet index. Now, in addition to just listing all the sheets, we can edit how these are numbered and how they're ordered in our sheet set. So first of all, we'll put our sheet index into editing mode, and then we can make adjustments to this. For example, we may want our plan and profile sheets to be at the top of our list, not at the bottom. So I could slide those. I could slide individual sheets and reorder them, or I could move groups of sheets all at once by selecting multiples. So now I've got my plan and profiles at the top, then my plans, then my double plans. Now notice that each sheet has a sheet number assigned to it. Currently, they're in the format of an A and then a 3-digit number starting with number 1. You can modify this and define the sheet numbering as you need it for your project. For example, maybe instead of A, I want my sheets to be prefixed with CIV, and I want to start my numbering at number 100. I can do that, and it will update that indexing. Now what can I use this indexing for? You can actually tie that down into your plan sheet borders and connect it into there and have those sheets auto-numbered for you. It'll also appear on tables if you want to create a table like an index of sheets. I can do that with this icon. If I click the table, it will build a table of those sheets. Let me just slide over to the side here and zoom in a little bit so we can see that a little bit easier. And you can see there a table that it's building of a sheet index. Now this table may not be formatted exactly like you would. You can certainly go in and change that. Just click on the report format, and you can drill down through the various tools here and adjust what columns are displayed, how they're displayed, and how that information is presented. If you don't want to place it directly in your file like I have here, you can also send that out to a spreadsheet and do additional editing out there. Now you can bring in additional sheets. Perhaps you forgot to bring some sheets in when you first created them. So you can import additional sheets here, but with the Add Sheet tool. You can also create folders and organize sheets into folders. So let's go ahead and create a folder named Cross Section, and we'll bring our cross section sheets into that. So we'll set that folder active, go to the Add Sheet tool, and we'll browse out to wherever we've got those files stored at. I've got those on my D drive, and we'll bring that file in from there. This is the file where we wrote our cross sections to. It lists out all of the sheets that are in there. So we'll go ahead and select all of them and click OK to add them into our sheet index. If I expand out that index, we can now see our cross-section sheets. Notice that the naming has reverted back in this folder to the original A format. Each folder can be set up with its own naming conventions in it and numbering schemes. Now the last thing that we can do with our sheet index is we can print directly from here. So I can open the print organizer, choose the printer that I want to go to, or perhaps a PDF file. It brings up the print organizer, and I can see all of the sheets that I have in my sheet index. I can select one or more sheets and send those as a set then off to my print.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a like. If you want to see more such series, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you, and see you next time.